Hi, welcome to my 1st video. You just have to do things and try them. The time is now. So here we are at a swamp where you're welcome here with me because I am the anti-Shrek and we are gonna go name things. I'm gonna do what I normally do, which is learn the names of all of the little creatures here in the swamp and other parts of the outside. And TikTok only gives you 3 minutes. That's not enough. Yeah, that's the intro. Let me show you my cool heron friend. Basically, my whole thing that I love to do is to walk in the woods and not know what I'm looking at and then take a photo of it and then upload it to iNaturalist and then learn its name. So that is what we're doing today at the swamp. Let me backpedal and show you the rhododendron. This is a rhododendron maximum, which I thought was invasive and I was really mean to it, and I'm so sorry that I did that to you. Here is kind of what it looks like as I'm walking further into the swamp, and you can see that there is a lot of water and gushiness and moss down there, and it is February 5th, so it looks much different now than it would look in the summer. Here's a cool thing I wanted to show you. So this tree is an American beech, and you can tell because it has these really pale yellow leaves that are still here in the middle of February, and that is called marcescence when the leaves are still on the tree throughout winter. And I don't know why they do it. They do it though. So you have the yellow leaves, and you also have this smooth gray bark. And the scientific name is Fagus grandifolia. And she is pretty common. So there's a bunch here, there's one there, and I hear a bird. They're just super gorgeous. I just heard a duck land in the water. Here's some swampy swampness, and I'm hearing these little rusty blackbirds, which like to flip these leaves over next to the water, and they like to eat the little animal dudes that are underneath. There's a rusty blackbird. He's in there. Here's one of my favorite parts of the swamp. It's a big pond, and I have seen snapping turtles in here, swans, those are Canada geese, and mallard ducks. I can hear some green-winged teals out there. That's the little guy, and they're making their little whistle. Have a safe flight. I just got here and I'm already overwhelmed by the number of things that I want to show you. So let me find something that I don't know what it is, which there's lots of it. We'll see what I find. We'll see how it goes. But first, look at this. This is a little thing on the other side of this thing. I think I saw a southern bog lemming here once. That's just speculation though, but I know that there are southern bog lemmings on Long Island, and this is kind of like boggy, right? And it was just like this tiny little rodent. Could have been a vole or something else, but I like to think it was a lemming because that would be cool. I will never forget about you, lichen. Look how cool this is. This is a little creek, and it's all frozen, and it just looks so cool. I know what I'm gonna do. I saw a silk moth chrysalis here the other day, and I want to go find it now. I want to show it to you. It was huge. The silk moths are they're huge. They're like the biggest moths that I can find here. So it was really exciting to see the chrysalis. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I cannot believe this is still here. This is a little stack of Basilica orb weaver stacks on a tulip tree branch that is hanging on a thread from this branch. And I literally saw this like 2 weeks ago. And it was really windy and stormy. So I can't believe it's still here, but like silk is strong. And now I am approaching the dense heart of the swamp where Shrek would probably live if he lived here. And it's like one big densely foliaged pond, and pretty much this entire area is filled with eastern skunk cabbage, which is like a really fairy-like lettuce that grows out of the ground, and it's like the most abundant plant that grows here during the growing season. And here it is. It looks kind of small, but it wraps way around over there, and it's really densely packed with plants. Back there you can see a wood duck house, and I have seen wood ducks here. I've seen an American bittern here. I've seen the rusty blackbirds and lots of other birds here. And this is just what it looks like in the winter when everything is dormant, but in the growing season it looks really fairy tale like and really cool. And it looks cool now too, like. And when I tell you that this swamp is a biodiverse haven, it truly is. It has box turtles, snakes. Here are some baby skunk cabbages. I don't know why they're sprouting now. I don't know if that's normal for them, but it has been a really warm winter, so maybe that's why. I'm not really sure. If Shrek was making tacos, I think he would use the skunk cabbage leaves as a tortilla. And there are all these little bridges that go over the creeks. And in the summer, the herps are really poppin'. I have seen turtles, frogs. I've never seen a snake, but there are snakes here. There are tree frogs here, box turtles. I saw lamprey in the creek. There are also tons of wood warblers here in the spring and the fall. Here's a nice little swamp moment. I might have to leave before it gets dark and before I can find the silk moth chrysalis, but I'll try to include a photo of it if I can find out how to do that. There's a lot of mountain laurel here. So this guy is a mountain laurel, and I know that because I've looked at it a lot. And I just kind of recognize the leaf shape. It kind of looks like the rhododendron, but also the bark is reddish and it has these straight lines in it. Not really sure what that would be called botanically speaking. And it also grows really spindly and twisty like this. Now I am back where I started, and I'm gonna balance you on a branch, the same branch, for the outro. I'm back. Did you make it to the end? Was this weird and awkward for you? It was kind of weird and awkward for me a little bit at times. But I'm trying it because you guys, like, I want to try it. And like, the first time you do anything, it's weird and awkward and you make mistakes. But this is the swamp, and if you did watch to the end, thank you so much. Leave a comment if I got anything wrong nature-wise or the names of the plants. But thank you so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time. Goodbye.